There's a section on inclusion on pages 183 and 184. I'm going to hit that. I know you're getting it in special ed, but there's just a few little things that I guess I want to reiterate and make sure that you're hearing twice, once from Ms. Mandrasia and then once from me. Historically, inclusion referred primarily to the integration of students with disabilities in general education classrooms. They were no longer pulled out all day, put in a room somewhere. They were actually interacting in the regular classroom when appropriate. I had students who sometimes just came for reading. I had some students who just came for math. I had some students who just came for specials. I had some kids who just came for lunch. That social interaction. So you'll have all different kinds of these inclusion students. Today, it is used more broadly to define the practice of fully integrating all students into the educational process, regardless of their race, ethnicity, gender, socioeconomic status, religion, physical or mental ability, language, or sexual orientation. So it's everybody has a fair educational opportunity. As students with disabilities or giftedness are integrated into classrooms, collaboration is required among the adults, including parents who work with these students. It takes a team to help these students, really help these students get to where they can function in the normal day-to-day situation. So we all got to work together. You should not be expected to serve as both the teacher and special education specialist. That's not your field. If you're not going into special ed, that is not your specialty field. That would be like me teaching, let's say, biology. I'm not certified to do that, which means I wouldn't do it well. So you are serving as the teacher role. Ideally, teachers of general education collaborate with the special education resource teacher in your building, a teacher's aide when needed, an appropriate specialist such as maybe a speech language pathologist, maybe an occupational therapist, and or physical therapist, a vision specialist, adaptive physical education teacher, school psychologist, or a school nurse. Any of these people can attend the meeting. The meetings I have attended, it has been me as the classroom teacher, it's been the principal, it's been the school psychologist, it's been the speech pathologist, it's been the parents, it's been the child sometimes. So this team is built in order to bring the greatest success for the student. As a member of the team, you're expected to individualize instruction by following each student's individualized education plan, IEP, and I'm sure Ms. Mandrasia has given you plenty of information on that. An IEP is a program designed to meet the needs of a child eligible for special education services. The plan helps educators understand the child's disability and provides directions for the services to be provided by teachers and other professionals. After the meeting is over, you will have to sign it whether you agree or disagree. Just know if you agree to the new rules and policies and procedures that's decided upon in the meeting, you have to fulfill that. And if you sign it and you don't fulfill that, then by law you could be sued by these parents because you're not meeting what the team decided was best for the child. So let's say extra test time was given on the IEP, but you don't have that extra few minutes. You need to change classes, so you don't give the child the extra time they need. Well, technically, the parents could come in and you could be sued if you're not fulfilling what you say. So make sure whatever you sign on the IEP, you can fulfill it fully. If you can't, you need to say in the meeting, I don't think I can do this. Remember, I had a child one time who had in his IEP from another school that he got a scriber. Somebody sat beside him and wrote everything he did down for him. He couldn't write, supposedly. Well, the special ed teacher said, just continue on. We'll change this at the end of the year. I said, I'm not signing that because I cannot fulfill the responsibility of scribing for him. I don't have time. There's 29 others in this class, and I don't have time. And she got very frustrated. But if that mother had walked in and said, my child gets a scribe, why are you not scribing? It says so in his IEP. Technically, I could have been sued and perhaps lost my license. So whatever you sign on the IEP, I can't tell you, I can't stress the importance enough. Make sure you understand what it says and make sure you can fulfill it. At times, students with disabilities may be pulled out of the classroom for special services, but these special sessions should be limited and should be used only to meet complex individual needs. Then they're right back in the classroom. They should be in the classroom with you as much as possible with an aide assisting you. So just wanted to kind of lay some groundwork. I know Ms. Mandrasia is covering this and covering it well. I just want you to be very careful when it comes to the IEP and your inclusion students.